For the following areas in New Jersey: Hudson, Eastern Essex and Eastern Union, and the following areas in New York: Manhattan, Staten Island, Brooklyn, Southwest Suffolk, Southern Queens and Southern Nassau. Coastal flood watch in effect Saturday evening. The National Weather Service in Upton has issued a coastal flood watch, which is in effect Saturday evening. Widespread minor coastal flooding is also forecast during this Saturday morning high tide cycle. Tidal departures 3 to 4 feet above normal astronomical tides. Beach erosion. Large breaking waves on the shore of Long Island may result in erosion of dunes and localized overwash for the barrier beaches from Fire Island and points west. Timing: during this Saturday evening high tide cycle. Impacts: moderate to localized major coastal flooding. Widespread flooding of vulnerable shore roads and/or basements. Lives may be at risk for people who put themselves in harm's/south way. Isolated structural damage may be observed. A coastal flood warning may be needed. A coastal flood watch means that conditions favorable for flooding are expected to develop. Coastal residents should be alert for later statements or warnings and take action to protect property. For the following areas in Connecticut: Southern Fairfield and Southern New Haven, and the following areas in New York: Southern Westchester, Bronx, Northwest Suffolk, Northern Queens and Northern Nassau. Coastal flood watch in effect from Saturday evening through late Saturday night. The National Weather Service in Upton has issued a coastal flood watch, which is in effect from Saturday evening through late Saturday night. Widespread minor coastal flooding is also forecast during this Saturday morning high tide cycle. Locations: coastal locations adjacent to western and central Long Island Sound. Tidal departures 3 to 4 feet above normal astronomical tides. Timing: during this Saturday night high tide cycle. Impacts: moderate coastal flooding. Widespread flooding of vulnerable shore roads and/or basements. Lives may be at risk for people who put themselves in harm's/south way. Isolated structural damage may be observed. A coastal flood warning may be needed. A coastal flood watch means that conditions favorable for flooding are expected to develop. Coastal residents should be alert for later statements or warnings and take action to protect property. For the following areas in New Jersey: Middlesex, Western Monmouth and Eastern Monmouth. Coastal flood watch in effect from late Friday night through Sunday morning. The National Weather Service in Mount Holly has issued a coastal flood watch, which is in effect from late Friday night through Sunday morning. Locations: the New Jersey counties of Middlesex and Monmouth. Coastal flooding. Moderate coastal flooding is possible. The coastal flooding could last for 3 consecutive high tide cycles as water is pushed up against the coast and into the Raritan Bay, back bays and estuaries. Timing: high tide near Sandy Hook occurs between 6:45 a.m. and 7:45 a.m. Saturday morning, between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. Saturday evening, and between 7:15 a.m. and 8:15 a.m. Sunday morning. High tide on Raritan Bay and the back bays occurs later than the high tide along the ocean front. Wave heights on the nearshore waters off New Jersey are forecast to build to 15 to 20 feet over the weekend. Wave heights on Raritan Bay may build to 3 to 6 feet. Impacts: numerous roadways may flood, and minor to moderate property damage is possible. The tides and wave action could result in significant beach erosion. A coastal flood watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of moderate or major tidal flooding. Be prepared to begin taking appropriate action to protect life and property. Follow the recommendations of local emergency management officials. Be sure to check the latest forecast from time to time in case a warning is issued or any new information becomes available. For a list of the impact of different tide heights in your county, please visit www.weather.gov/fi/tides all in lowercase. Location: time of predicted water level high tide Sandy Hook, New Jersey, 7 a.m. Saturday near 7.0 feet. Mean lower low water Sandy Hook Bay, 7:28 p.m. Saturday, 7.5 to 8.0 feet. Mean lower low water 7:44 a.m. Sunday, 7.5 to 8.0 feet. Mean lower low water high tide on Raritan Bay and on the back bays occurs later than the high tide on the ocean front. Here is the latest weather map discussion. Weak high pressure will move in from the west today, providing a good deal of sunshine.